If you want to learn more about the real Belize and listen to local and expat stories of those living in Belize, you're in the right place. This is Belize Talk Radio. Please welcome your host, Belize and international real estate expert, Macarena Rose.
There we are. 100%.
100%. We get to do chocolate.
Chocolate is the happy place.
This is Julio.
Oh, and then look over here. So I was looking at that. She was thinking that this was really yummy. And I have to look and see, because I don't see my buddy's butter. Oh, there it is. Wow, so you can keep it out.
Yeah, it stays solid.
Do you think they have enough here that you can get what your supply you want?
Oh, all I want to do is try it with scrambled eggs, because I just learned from Mr. Saqui, the Choconnoisseur of the world's Choconnoisseur, said that we can make scrambled eggs with cocoa butter and that it's really tasty. So I gotta try that.
Choconnoisseur. How do you say that?
Choconnoisseur.
Choconnoisseur. See, he's even got it right?
And here he is, the man himself, the Choconnoisseur.
This is also my signature production. I'm the only one that making this currently in Belize.
Oh, this looks good. Oil, peanuts, cane sugar, vanilla. Oh my goodness, and cocoa.
Yeah.
What's this mean? What's this word here?
That one, mas, which is the liquor.
A liquor.
Not liquor, but liqueur.
Liqueur. Okay.
From the chocolate.
Really?
Yeah. But this is my signature production. You're gonna have to try this later.
Okay.
So
It's a date. It's a deal. I'm in.
deal.
It's a deal. All of it. Ooh, the hot chocolate drink with chili.
Oh yeah, this is cool.
It's cool, but it's hot.
We can actually get one of the young ladies to make a drink to really try it and see, because this is, you won't get this anywhere. There, it's only here from us.
I know. You
Right?
have special things.
So this drink, even this drink itself, is this same thing in here for you to drink. This time is with sugar. So most of the people that comes to see us, they want everything sweet.
Yeah, I know.
Sugar is what made everything. So we put some in there to try, but traditionally no sugar.
So does the delectable have the chili in it, or just this?
This one is
chili?
just regular.
And this is with the chili.
Right, so it's that one there.
I like the chili.
So yeah, but we can make it with the chili, and we can do those.
But
We
I
also
like it all.
make
It's chocolate.
this crazy little thing.
Crazy.
See this one here? These little mini chocolates. These ones are made like this. So hey, if you're having a wedding, your special logo goes on this mini chocolate.
Oh, that's a
sweet.
fabulous idea.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Personalized, so we can put you and your fiance's name,
Yeah.
so that you can gift your special.
Yeah, like in Belize, it's, I don't know, probably all over the world, it's traditional to give people a little takeaway present like a remembrance for your wedding.
That's right.
That's what these are made for.
Well, Julio, I'll tell you something. I thought I'd never have any desires to get married, but if it means I get to give my wedding this kind of chocolate, I'll think about it.
How about
These are nice.
we just let you have them without having to do the other part?
That would probably be cheaper.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Maybe I
their-
won't gray anymore either, right?
That's their size, and also very soon we will be approaching the different resorts, so that they can put these on the guest's bed when they get there, so they
Oh,
have
lovely.
welcome chocolates.
Yes.
And then you can put the
Yes.
resort's little thing
Logo
on
on
it,
it,
right?
personalized, yeah.
Yeah,
So
fantastic.
little by little, we're gonna get there. We don't rush into too many things, one step at a time.
That's
Getting
good
there.
because it keeps you very fine-tuned. And look, we have Easter to come, and look, Easter to come, and
Bunnies.
look. Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh, you got the Easter
Isn't
bunny.
that adorable?
Yeah. No, I would say delectable.
Delectable, delicious,
But delectable is more
delightful.
delicious than
How
adorable.
cute are those?
So we make little things here and there, but we even make these ones.
White chocolate chips.
Ooh,
Yeah, white chocolate chips. So these are for if you're into baking. We make them in milk, dark and white. So, you know, crazy things we do.
Yeah, awesome.
Look at all of the beautiful things that are here. Oh, and these crafts.
Here, let's go to the back.
We get to go to the back.
It's a dark road in. It's a very dark road in.
That's okay. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid with you.
Smells so good in here.
Gosh. Oh my goodness. Willy Wonka needs to bring that smell-o-vision back. Oh my goodness gracious. The smell!
Like I said, chocolate is everybody's happy place. I feel happy now.
You feel happy in your
Yeah, so
nose.
this is where we start. So the farmer will bring their beans to us from the outside. Then we check it, test it to make sure that's what we want. Then we buy them and we stock them here. We have about 2,500 pounds of beans right now, but we need more.
Wow.
Yeah. So each farmer, as you know, have a different style on how they prepare their beans.
How they process it.
So we have to make sure that their preparation is what we are looking for.
According to your
Right.
standards.
So each bag would have their name on it and then the date on when we acquire the beans. So let's say we use all of these beans from him and then we make a chocolate batch, and somehow the chocolate has an acidic flavor, it has like a vinegary flavor and it's not good, then we can ask the lady in the front, ask this person who processes it, which beans did we use. Then he would have this on his log sheet, and we got this from this person on this day. So we say, oh okay, then we need to go check that farmer, what he's doing. What is he doing? Is it something wrong, or is it fast forwarding something? Is it shortcutting something? We need to go find out from him, so the next time we get it from him, correct what he's doing. So we can always have good chocolate at the same standard.
Excellent.
So we do traceability.
Yeah.
And so that's why we keep these beans in each different pallets with different names, so we know where they came from. So like this here, it comes closer to the border, and we know that it comes there, so we have to mark them and separate them, because we want to know what is the quality in flavor. Is it more better all the way to the southern end of Belize, or is it the mid part of Belize grows better beans? We want to compare the flavors in beans, so we separate them. That's why we have them there. So if this tastes more better, then we might want to sell it at a higher price because of the quality of the beans.
Now I have a question. Earlier you were telling us, I think you mentioned 3 different varieties of chocolates that's grown locally. Are you working with all 3 varieties or one particular variety,
All
and
of
if
them.
so, why?
All of them in one batch. So I call it the cocktail beans.
The cocktail bean.
Everything goes.
Yeah.
For me to be able to do only the Theobroma, I would have to plant them like 2 miles apart. 1 mile apart.
Okay, so that they
there
don't
is no
cross-pollinate.
cross-pollination.
Okay.
Because if there is cross-pollination, you're wasting your time.
Okay.
So I just plant everything in one farm, and whatever comes, I know it's good beans.
And talking about cross-pollination, earlier you also mentioned to me that it is not possible to hand-pollinate chocolate. It has to be done by Mother Nature.
Right.
Yeah.
It's very you can't hand pollinate it. It's a very big challenge. You can try, but it's not something that's doable. Basically, you're wasting your time. So you have to leave it
Interesting.
for Mother Nature to take care of stuff, because
So it's really nature's gift to mankind.
correct.
Yeah.
Very, very correct.
Wow.
Nature's gold.
Yeah.
So but this is where we keep the beans. Some of the things that we do here also is we have to be able to re-modify the equipment that are in Belize to make it work for what we want it to be. Sometimes you can't buy them because we don't have them, And if you buy them from the outside, the importation is just so much more expensive. And you go to your political government to help you, they will tell you there's no plan for Belizeans to do that. But if you are an expat or a foreigner investing in Belize, you get duties exempted. We don't have that luxury. So the only way we can work around this is if we modify what we have in Belize and use what we have in Belize.
Yeah.
So we have been doing a little bit of that here.
Sounds to me like there's an opportunity to make a scholarship for a Mayan person, go study like mechanical engineer for food production.
Probably. You have younger folks that are more good. Anyways, here's the heartbeat.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is the heartbeat of this business. This is the right artery, and that's the left artery. Without these two rooms, you ain't good for nothing. Right? So this is the roasting that we have, roasting machine for our cocoa bean, which is also a coffee making machine, coffee roasting machine. But it came electrical. We removed the guts. I don't like electrical things. They don't give you flavor. Yes, they cook fine, you can control them, but the flavor is not there.
Okay.
And I'm always looking for flavor because it's low. The comparison is you're cooking rice and beans on your stove, right? It's good stuff. It came out nice and beautiful, tasty.
Yeah.
But if you were to cook it on a fire hand, that unique authentic flavor, it's just not on the stovetop rice and beans.
Agreed.
Kind of the same thing with these roasting machines. So I love the smoke.
Yeah.
It gives it a little more authenticity to it.
Yeah.
So I prefer that. And what we also do here is...
But let me interject there. I believe that what you have done is the harder way to do it. Because if you kept all the electrical bits in there, you plug it in and you walk away.
True.
But now this way, it's actually a more labor-intensive process that you have to be minding it, right?
Correct.
But you're telling me that doing that little extra effort makes a bigger flavor profile.
Perfect. That's what I'm
Awesome.
saying. So we now just put the gas smoke on, and then we roast the beans and do everything using the coffee making machine. Then the beautiful thing I like about this specific machine is that when we turn the motor on, the fan sucks the cold air on top and push the warm air outside, so your beans does not continue burning.
Okay.
Which is very critical after you finish your roasting. So for us, it's very important to have that. Then here again, you see here, we have
A vacuum.
all right, connected to our pocket, and then it's connected to this thing here.
Yeah.
But this is our we'll put that down here. This is our crushing machine.
Okay.
Right. So what we do is we turn the motor on, and it's, if you can see the very tip here.
Yes.
See what you see there?
Yes. Cocoa nibs.
Now look at the little machine part. What does it look like? Watch that thing moving.
Like a corn mill?
It is a corn mill
Yeah.
that we have to modify and make it work for us. So when the beans goes, the corn mill breaks it up, separates the shells and falls through. Then the vacuum sucks the shells back up,
Which is lighter.
comes up lighter, comes
Yeah.
right back into this bucket, and this doesn't hold anything.
Yeah.
So when this is filled, we take it out and we put them inside that bags, inside those bags.
Yeah.
All those bags are shells that is then eventually flavored and fermented and turned into food.
That's where cocoa tea comes from, Macarena.
All those bags you're seeing are our nibs that are already ready to go. So we take these nibs and then we pour them inside this thing, and then we turn this machine. Do you recognize this machine?
Yes. They use it for the masa making
Corn
machine.
mill again.
Yeah.
Right? But I redesigned it, retweak it, and put some stuffs in here instead of the metal boards that will burn the cocoa bean.
Yeah.
So I use other stone boards that grinds the cocoa bean into something that is very usable.
Yeah.
Into a paste, right? So it's grounded and goes into this bag all the way into this bucket. All the way into that bucket. One bucket filled is what goes into those drums.
You know what it makes me think? Earlier you told me that your dad considers corn and chocolate to be sacred.
Yes.
And I think that it is, and that's what he taught you, how to respect it and how to treat it, you know? And it seems poetic to me that you are modifying the machinery that's used to process corn to also process chocolate. I think that's very poetic.
I love how you put those
How they
beautiful
connect
things
them, right?
together.
Connects things.
Yeah, I mean, like, you really put two beautiful things as a family,
Mm-hmm.
unity together, because you spoke of it with reverence.
Yeah.
So that's where we all start, and then from here we move all of this into the next room here.
Don't ask me
And
twice.
this is the end result of the paste.
That's dark chocolate right there.
Or dark chocolate.
Yeah.
This is 100% dark chocolate right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any
And
sugar added at this point?
Not at the moment.
This.
This is intended now for pressing to make two products, cocoa butter and cocoa powder. Right? So all this liquid is oil that's naturally in the bean.
That's why it's got that shiny look to it.
Right. We didn't add any oil or any water to it. This is just the natural oil that's in there.
Can I ask you, how do you get the white chocolate?
White chocolate, you just keep praying a whole lot.
You pray a lot. And I think you prayed a lot. It looks really white.
So what white chocolate is just basic stuff. It's just oil, cocoa butter oil, lots of it, and milk powder and sugar. That's your white chocolate.
Got it.
Where does that come from? Right here. Right here.
This is the press.
This is the press now, right? So that liquor will be dumped in here, and then the machine turns on.
So wait, so you're telling me that from this dark chocolate comes that white cocoa butter?
Right.
How does the press separate it?
So
That.
what we do is we
To
dump
that.
it in here, right?
The dark one.
Dark chocolate comes in here, and then the piston comes up and presses it through the filters in here. All of that oil drips out as white oil.
Okay.
Right, that white thing in there.
Yeah.
It drips out as that. And all the dark black matter of substance
Yeah.
stays in here.
And what do you do with that?
So when that is ready, we take it out, pull it out, and then bring it in here and pulverize it.
Okay.
Right?
And that's chocolate powder now.
Turns
Cocoa
into
powder.
powder.
Aha. Interesting.
Nothing go to waste.
Yeah.
So all of that cocoa powder goes inside the bag, and then we take them and we bag them.
Yeah.
So this is the heartbeat of the business, right?
Yeah.
And that big machine that is spinning is just doing dark chocolate, just dark 100%. So whenever we have a big contract, like right now we have an order of 1,000 bars from the Belize Tourism Board. They're having a show in Belgium. So they will take our chocolate as samples to give away. So we have to make 1,000 bars. So we need a big machine to run to meet that deadline before it's too late.
And when are you taking it to Belgium?
They're picking it up sometime in end of March.
End of March. Okay.
Yeah, because it's for April.
Another question that now occurs to me is, so obviously you've shown us the separator machine that separates the cocoa butter from the dark chocolate, or the cocoa, what you turn into cocoa powder. But does dark chocolate and milk chocolate that you produce here at your factory, do those have their 100% butter in it?
They do.
You don't separate it for
we don't
those?
separate.
Okay.
We just add milk to the dark chocolate to make it milk.
Okay. And it has the cocoa butter in it.
Right. It has its own natural cocoa butter. We do not take away anything
And you
from
don't
that
add.
unless we're going to make cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Then we need to take the oil out.
Yes. In which case you get two products.
Right.
Yeah. Awesome. Interesting.
So yeah, this is where I work every day. I get to taste chocolate, eat chocolate every day.
Yeah. You probably live forever, man.
Hard to tell. It's hard to tell. You never know.
We're praying for that.
I mean, is it true that you're like 98?
Not yet.
Because you look 25, you know, but you've been eating chocolate.
But yeah, this is it right here, and all of this product, once they're ready, and they're taken into the next room where they are then packaged and placed into into molds that are different shapes and how we want it. Then you can package them, seal them, and then they're ready for sale.
Cool.
Yeah. But this is where I work every day.
Yeah.
Next room. That's a bigger amount.
So I like this room, Julio.
Yeah. So this is my dry room. This is where I do my sealing, my making of tea bags, production of other stuff. But this is my lovely machine close to my heart that started me in 2009.
Oh.
My little machine. I made it. I designed it. I asked the Mennonites to weld it for me, and this is where I started. Now we have moved on.
So you have to save this for your future museum.
That's what that is going to be.
Yeah.
It's not for sale, not to give away. It's just because
It's priceless. Yeah. That's where it all started.
Did you name the machine?
Not yet.
No. Okay. I was
But
name my baby.
that's my cool machine. I like it. Every
Yeah.
time I look at it, it reminded me
Of where it all began.
where it all started.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. But this is where all this packaging is done. So you go over to this room now.